everyone. So today I wanted to share with you some of my makeup essentials that I take with me when I travel. Sometimes I go away for a couple days to visit family and friends, and sometimes, you know, people take vacations for a little bit longer, like a week or so. And over the course of the last few years that I've been traveling, I have been, one, overpacking when it comes to makeup and also clothes and shoes, just because I can't really decide, so I just say, what the heck, take it all. But I've learned over the years that I've taken so much makeup and larger makeup bags in my carry-on or checked into my suitcase, and I realized when I get back home and I start unpacking and cleaning and doing laundry that I really never used half of the things that I brought with me, so I carried extra stuff for no apparent reason. So this time I'm going away for a couple days to visit some family, and I have this little makeup bag, and I know it looks kind of stuffed because I just threw everything back in here, but once everything is nicely organized, this actually does zip, and I actually typically use this little bag as my little packaging thing for my watches, my jewelry, necklaces, earrings, things like that. I just put those in there because sometimes I can, you know, when I take larger necklaces, they take a lot of space. So I figured this would be great for my jewelry. So I was like, you know what? I'm challenging myself to see if I can make everything fit in this thing. And so far, so good. So in no particular order, I'm just going to show you what's in there. An eyelash curler. I think it's important. I think it makes the biggest difference. If you have really short lashes, curling them is a very important thing. For me, not so much. I just take it just in case. But it's something that if I were to leave it at home, I wouldn't be missing out on it because my lashes are pretty long and they, you know, have a nice curl to them on their own. I have my Velux Brow Liner in Deep Brunette from MAC. Sometimes I use this and some brow gel. Sometimes I use a tinted mascara or brow mascara gel type of product. So I brought both of those with me. And the other one is, let me dig it out here, is actually from Revlon. It's the Brow Fantasy in Brunette. Sometimes I use both ends. Sometimes I just use the gel part. So I brought both of them just because I'm not going to be sure what my mood is. Like today I just used the tinted gel. And speaking of gel, I have some clear brow gel. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. Let's see. I have, for foundation-y type products, I have a couple things. My Laura Geller Balance and Brighten, and I wear the shade Regular. And this is just an all multi-purpose powder that I can use on its own or over foundation if I choose to wear it. Let's see. Concealer, my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the one for the dark circles. I've been using this. I love this product. It conceals really nicely. And then to set that, I do take my Bare Minerals Well Rested, and it's just in a little jar like that. Unfortunately, I don't have anything smaller than this to put the product in, so I just take this full size with me. Oh, another face product, I'm taking my Garnier BB cream. I did a review on this. It should be up on my channel soon. I wear the shade Light Medium, and this doubles up as my moisturizer and my foundation. And if I want more coverage, I just put my Laura Geller powder over it. Another thing, I take my Garnier Dark Circle Rollerball. The label came off on this one, but this is just something I use as part of my skincare line. So I take this, and the next product, which is actually something I've been recently using and really liking, is the Bare Minerals Well Rested Face and Eye Brightener. I put this rollerball on after I wash my face and apply my moisturizer, and sometimes I don't want to put on any more concealer like my Maybelline. I'll skip it for a day, and then I'll go over my under eye area with the Well Rested pen, and this actually helps illuminate the under eye area. And you twist it up, and it's just like a regular product, and it kind of has like a somewhat of a clearish tone. Let me see if you guys can get, you know, if I can get closer. It has a little bit of a white tone to it, but when you blend it, it just makes that area look a little bit brighter. If you can see, it's like right there. And I really like this, and like it says, you can use it on the tops of your cheekbone, down the center of your nose. I typically just use it with my, I mix it with my concealer. Oh, I have to take my Laura Mercier concealer for I have this really ugly pimple. It's actually the one that has the screw top. This is just the part that underneath has the powder. And I got this in a kit or something like that, but the powder's gone and the whole container just cracked, that plastic. I actually just used this yellow toned concealer to cover up my acne, and it's actually a pretty dry formula. It's not as creamy and wet as this brightener for the under eye, or as, you know, regular concealers that you use for the eye area. It's really thick and really, really dry, and it helps cover up my acne. And I just use my setting powder, which I'm going to show you next, and it's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator Finishing Powder. I got a little mini one of this in the Tarte Carried Away collection from Christmas, and the only reason why I'm taking this powder is because I have this little mini one, because if not, let me show you, it's a pretty big product. It's a jar like so you see the sizes. I'd rather just take this little one and leave this big one home. So if I didn't have this little one, I wouldn't be taking it. I just use a little bit of my Laura Geller powder over it, just lightly. So that is pretty much it for like foundation-y, concealer, brows, and things like that. For bronzer, oh, I have this little mini Shadow Insurance sample that I've had for a while, and I found it in my drawer when I was cleaning out my makeup, and it's the perfect size, so I figured why not, because otherwise I'd have to take like my Lorac one, which is really big and takes up some space, so I figured why not. That's a very important thing to take with you, a eyeshadow primer, especially if your lids are oily. Now for blush and bronzer, I am only taking one, and I chose one that I could use. I'm using these two combos today. It's one that I could use with a smoky eye, with a natural look. If I just decide not to wear any eye makeup, just some mascara, these two products will go with any look that I create, and that's the reason why I chose it. My bronzer is the Laguna bronzer from NARS, and it's just a nice true brown with a hint of shimmer or a nice sheen to it. And I've been using this product on and off for the last couple years, and it's nice and sleek and compact. If I take it in my purse, it has a pretty decent sized mirror if I need it, so it doesn't take up a lot of space in this bag. Then my blush is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Magic, and it's just one of the ones from their holiday collection that's the mini size, and it's a nice perfectly peachy pink tone, and it's matte. If I wanted some shimmer, then I can use my palette that I'm going to show you in a minute to add a little bit of a sheen to my cheeks, but this color is an all-around perfect shade, very springy, so I think it's just perfect, and that's the reason why I chose it. Everything has a reason why it's in my bag. Let's see. Oh, you do need some tweezers. I tweeze my eyebrows every day just because my hair grows back super fast, so I do need to take these. If your hair doesn't grow back that fast and you don't tweeze every day, then skip that step. Okay, so for eyeliner, I have my Maybelline Master Precise in black. It's just a liquid liner. It looks like that. It's a beautiful black finish, and it's just the blackest black that you can find, and it's really effortless to create a thin line right at the base of the lashes, a super dramatic cat eye with a nice wing at the end. I take black just because it's just a versatile color. It goes with everything. If you had brown, you could take brown with you as well. Let's see, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I do have my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil that I use to line my waterline. It's the only one that I really like that actually works, so that's why it's in my bag. For mascara, I'm taking my L'Oreal Shocking Extensions. This is the one that is supposed to make your lashes look like they're fake, and I love it. A review will be up in the next several weeks on this mascara because this is pretty awesome. It's a great find from the drugstore. My palette that I go to all the time is the Naked palette from Urban Decay, and the reason why is because I can create so many different looks with it. Really natural soft looks, a little bit more depth and warmth in my look if I wanted to, and then some really dramatic and smoky eyes with these last three shades that are pretty dark. And that's the reason why I take this with me, and not only that, but it's really thin and it doesn't take a lot of space. I know it's a long product, but it does fit comfortably in my bag. It does come with a double-ended, well mine did. The new ones that you buy now will come with a brush, but If you have the old one, then you could just take this double-ended pencil, which is brown whiskey and the black 0, and you don't need to take an additional one like I do. That one is not really sharpened, and I'm not taking my sharpener, so I guess if I sharpen it before I leave, I can just keep this on my desk. But I do like this. I do still would take a liquid liner, just because if you're going out at night, this really can make a look go from day to night by adding, simply adding liquid liner to your look. Let's see. A couple more products. The last products are lip products. And I chose some natural colors and then a couple bright shades, just because this Naked palette gives you very natural looks, very everyday, nothing really out of the ordinary. It's not really something that's super bright or crazy wild colors, so I chose to add a little extra color with my lip products. So I have two of my Maybelline Color Whispers in Mocha Muse and Lust for Blush. And Mocha Muse, actually this is Lust for Blush, is the perfect light pink, and I've talked about this before, and it goes with any look, and it's just a nice, really nice like medium pink. And then Lust for Blush is a nice peachy tone, and it just looks very natural. It's like my lips, but a little bit better color, a nice gloss, a nice finish. I don't even have to think about it. I can put it on in the car. I don't even need a mirror to apply those. So I feel like that's a great quality to have in a lip product, especially when you're traveling. You could just stick your hand in your bag, rumble through it, pick out a product, and put it on. Now, when I want to look a little bit more fancy, a little bit more done up, I chose to bring with me the Maybelline Pink Pop lipstick from the Vivids collection, and I actually filmed a tutorial with this look that I'm wearing now, and this was the lip product that I used in that video with the lip gloss I'm going to show you, but I'll do a swatch for you on the back of my hand. And it's pretty bright. It's a nice pop of color. It's very springy and summery, so I like it because we're coming into spring, and I just wanted something that I can pretty much use with a lot of different looks with the Naked palette. The pink really goes with the nice warm tones of the browns in there. And then my lip gloss is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Nude Peach, which is just the perfect peachy color. And this one is actually really pigmented, so I'll do a swatch for you. And I absolutely love these lip glosses from NYX. They're my absolute favorite. And that's what it looks like there. It's a nice kind of bright pinky peach color. So I feel like the products that I've taken in my makeup bag, which they're all out, I feel like everything that I have here, I'm pretty much set to create pretty good looks with them. And I don't have to worry about missing a product or anything like that. I really took the bare minimum, and that's something that I wanted to pass on the tip to you. Just go through your makeup that you use on an everyday basis. Start with the most basic essential things like concealers, foundations, let's see, your setting powder, concealers, and then start building on top of that with